Hi, it's Lee from coloringqueen.net, and I am so excited that the Colouring Heaven Inkhouse Storybook special turned up today. I have been so looking forward to this issue. I do have the Inkhouse book by Rory Dobner, but I really wanted this, even though there's no exclusive designs, there's 40 that's already in the book, because I wanted to have it as a spare, as a practice book, so that I can try out things in here, and then if I like them, I can do them in the main book. So this is a storybook special because there's a story here about the whole Inkhouse. As you can see, the pictures are both portrait and landscape style. So the Inkhouse is a mysterious mansion, and basically in the basement of the Inkhouse is a well of ink. So it's quite cute, and this is the cover art. Isn't it gorgeous? And so the style of this book is very sketchy, lots of cross-hatching. It was originally released as a sketchbook, but colorists discovered it, and like Carolina Kubikarski's art that's kind of sketchy and not really grayscale, people have really gravitated towards Rory's work. I mean, it's just gorgeous. I mean, look at the feathers on this owl, and on each page we get a little bit of commentary there. Now look at this cat and the bunny rabbit with all the hats. Isn't that adorable? How can you not love that? This is such a gorgeous issue. Just beautiful. I can't wait to colour in this. I think actually we should have an Inkhouse colour along because it is such a beautiful colouring book. And I don't know about you guys, but I love it when colouring books have a story or a full-on theme. I just love that. Huxley the Hedgehog sits in the corner on a cushion after a previous crowd surfing incident ended badly. Oh God, isn't Huxley gorgeous? And look at this detail. Look at the boots. Aren't they beautiful? Now, I wish I could turn the pages a little quicker for you, but with the portrait and landscape and my wrist being what it is, we're on a bit of a go slow. But aren't the characters in this book gorgeous? Like you have this oozing cups full of cupcakes there and a giraffe eating it. Like, who thinks of this? Rich tea, biscuits, and a beautiful designed willow cup. Gorgeous cups on your little tortoise. So many beautiful cups, and there we have our little piano music. And if you hear some tinkling in the background, that's my little piano girl Millie with her little bell to make herself known that she's probably going to come in and jump on this book because it's right up her cup of tea. Isn't this gorgeous? The scenery in this and the animals, they're just divine. There's so much detail. We've got lots of white space there if you want to get all fancy and do a background. It's just really divine. Oh God, that looks like Millie. That is just beautiful. Look at this little bunny rabbit curled up in bed. They've all got names. Line art is a dull black, and there is just lots and lots of solid black and black hatching, which really tells you where your shading is meant to be. Like, that's obviously darker shading, and then as we go up, it's meant to be lighter, so that you get that real effect. Paisley ties, Inkhouse with the snails on it. And he also has like a range of ceramics and cups and whatnot, especially for those of you who live in the UK. He's got a lovely website that I looked at when I bought the Inkhouse book, and there were all sorts of beautiful things that you could buy in his very distinctive style, like Look at the sharpness of that. It's just amazing. I love the imagination in this book. And I did hear a rumour that he was working on another book. So I hope that rumour is true because it's just gorgeous. And if you're not used to colouring animals, all the shading that he puts in makes it really easy for you to get into colouring animals if that's what you wanted. Look at this tree crumbing through. It reminds me of a very bad Airbnb I stayed at once. There was a tree growing out of the bathroom. This is gorgeous. Look at it, just lovely. And of course we have to have a bunny in a teacup. In a teapot, that's just how it happens. And look, this is like a beautiful painting that you would expect to see on a wall. Just gorgeous. With a quill pen, a butterfly with a quill pen center. And all these cockroaches, insects, bugs, reading as you do. And another layer of them. Oh, they're so cute. And we've got a colour combo chart at the back, and there's always a special offer from Colouring Heaven. You can colour the cover, front and back. Oh God, Millie's on the back, isn't she gorgeous? Beautiful gold foiling, 40 illustrations, and the artwork is just sublime. The links to buy it are below the video. You can either get it on subscription as a one-off, or you can buy it on subscription and you get each issue every month, or you can sometimes buy it locally depending on where you are in the world. So that's it from me. Until next time, stay safe and happy colouring.